How's it going, everyone? I'm Dustin with Stuffs. So today I want to do some little experiment. I want to see how much of a difference new guitar strings will make on your guitar. Now for this experiment, I'm going to be looking at my Ibanez Tallman. Now I actually have two sets of strings because I need to put new strings on my acoustic and I need to put new strings on my electric. But this acoustic I play the most. I play this acoustic every single week for a local church, and I also just play it throughout the week. I mean whenever, okay? So it's a lot of use and abuse, but I am bad about not changing strings. I have not put new strings on this guitar since right after I got it, so it's probably been 2 years or so, and I play it every single week. Now the worst part about that whole situation is I'm an online marketing content writer. Companies hire me to write their content and to do research and everything else. And I recently was hired by a company to write guitar content, and one of the things that I wrote about was changing your strings and how you should be changing your strings every 3 to 6 months or earlier, every 3 months if you play every single day like a newbie practicing. But I don't do that. Now I originally wasn't going to change my strings. It's something I don't worry about, okay? Unless it's making a major difference, I'm not going to worry about it. But recently, playing a few different parts for the church, now you can really hear this depending where you're at on the guitar, like right here, my normal D. You can really hear that vibration. Even on here with the G's. It doesn't sound right, okay? So you can definitely tell those strings are worn down, and it's really where I always play. I'm always down here. It's my normal D's, A's, A minors, E minors, E's, and G's. Those are constant, even up here in the F's. Okay, so those are constantly being played. And you can just tell it's getting worn down. So what we're going to do is we're going to change the strings out and see how much better it sounds. Now recently I've noticed there's been some vibrations that I don't want to have, okay? And it's been on both on the high end and on the low end. Now again, this usually isn't something I would worry about. So here's what I want to do. I want to play a few things, a few very basic songs. Then I want to change my strings and really see back to back how they sound, okay? So here's what I'm putting on my guitar, okay? So Martin & Co. Light 12s, authentic acoustic, Marquis silk guitar strings. No affiliation with them whatsoever. It's just a decent string that I seen. I talked to the music shop about what they would put on the guitar for my use, and this is what they pointed out. And they were on sale for about 50% off, which kind of makes a good deal no matter what you're looking at, right? So I'm going to pop these on and we're going to see just if it sounds better. I'm going to play the exact same part, see if it sounds better. Alright, so once I got all the strings on, I tried to, pre-stretch them, pull on them, push on them a little bit, try to get everything stretched out. Strings do stretch over time, and your guitar needs to relax, especially if you're changing string sizes. You kind of need to play everything and make sure you're not buzzing on a fret. You might want to check your distance up here. Things might be a little different. You might need to adjust things like your truss rod or, some other things along the way. So expect this guitar to go out of tune after playing it for 10-15 minutes, and just keep retuning it. I have a tuner up here right now, so I can constantly be checking, monitoring, and making sure we're staying in tune. See that one starting to drop? Alright, but the point is does it sound better instantly with strings? Now again, those strings have been on there for a couple of years, probably 2 or 3 years. I know I changed them at one point in time, but that's been a while. Okay, so does it make a difference? So I would definitely say the guitar has more of a twangy sound now. There's a little more twanginess to the guitar sound itself. I don't hate it, but obviously that's just coming with this string brand, with their core type, with their winding type, with their coatings. There's so many different things you can buy on a string. Now, I bought these strings with the full intention of most of the time that I play this guitar, I am plugged in to a whole house, to a whole setup. Okay, so there's a lot more adjustments there than what maybe the normal person would have. But I also wanted a guitar that I could pick up and be able to play, and it sounded good. I definitely think I have that, okay? A little more scratchy sound than what I'm used to. Not necessarily a bad thing, just more than I'm used to. I'll have to start doing more picking up rather than sliding. So tell me what you think. Tell me your opinion on, do you like the way it sounds better now, like the way it sounds better before? So I believe before I put these strings on, the ones I had last time were a version of these, the Dario X's, just because the packaging looked familiar for the acoustic strings. That is the Dario X acoustic strings. The gauge seems relatively the same, so there shouldn't be a lot of changes in my adjustment. But tell me what you think of this tone. I like it. It's a nice tone, I think. It's a little more twangy, which I can get around. But again, I use this guitar primarily for playing in churches. We play very contemporary music, so one day it might be, a mix of rock and country and blues and everything in between. All different stylings with the one guitar, without having a whole lot of adjustments because it is an acoustic. So I hope, this is the difference in changing your strings. You're supposed to change your strings every 3 months or so, and I don't. I probably should. I'm going to start buying more strings and trying out different sounds, seeing what I like, seeing what I don't like. This, like I said, these give a little more, twangy, irony sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that in the mic, but it does give it a little more of a metallic sound. And it doesn't sound bad. It's just more metallic, okay? But my bars, they don't sound bad at all. I play mostly open notes on this guitar. It just is what it is, playing acoustic in a church. That's what I play a lot of. So, hope this helps. Get out there, change your strings, play some music. Just tell me below what you think of the outcome, which one you prefer, and then tag me in whenever you change your strings, because I want to hear your difference too. Get out there, have fun, do cool things, play music, have fun, enjoy your life, and have a good day. I still can't play that, but that's just because I can't play that.